If you're over 60 and tired of feeling stiff, foggy, or constantly low on energy, this might surprise you. What if the real reason you're feeling weaker or more tired isn't just old age? What if your body is actually trying to protect you, and all it needs is a little help to wake up again? Many seniors believe fatigue, joint pain, or forgetfulness are signs that their body is shutting down, but doctors now know that in most cases, it's not your age, it's your habits. The way you move, eat, and rest each day can either keep your cells young or quietly drain your strength without you noticing. Think about it. How many mornings have you woken up with that heavy, sluggish feeling, like your body is 10 years older than you are? Maybe you've noticed that it's harder to get out of bed, your muscles don't respond the same, or your focus fades faster in the afternoon. These are all early signs of what researchers call metabolic slowing, a natural shift that happens when your cells stop communicating properly. But here's the hopeful part, and it's backed by real science. Researchers at Harvard and Mayo Clinic have found that our cells have built-in repair systems that never fully shut down. Even in your 70s or 80s, your mitochondria, the tiny energy engines in your cells, can still produce more power when you feed them the right signals through simple daily actions. That means the fatigue, brain fog, and stiffness many people feel after 60 aren't permanent. They're reversible if you know how to activate the body's natural renewal process. In Japan, for example, researchers studying Okinawan elders found that many people in their 80s and 90s still walk to the market, cook their meals, and garden daily. It's not luck, it's lifestyle. They move gently every day, eat light dinners early, sleep deeply, and keep their minds calm and curious. Science now shows those same habits trigger powerful anti-aging responses inside the body, stabilizing blood sugar, calming inflammation, and reactivating energy pathways in the muscles and brain. So if you've been feeling like your body's battery is draining faster than it used to, stay with me. In this video, we'll explore what's really behind that slow loss of vitality after 60, and how small, science-backed adjustments can reignite your strength, focus, and mood in just a few weeks. Here's what we'll cover: the silent triggers that make your energy drop faster after 60, and how to identify them before they do more harm; the morning habit that reawakens your metabolism and muscles without intense exercise; the overlooked evening mistake that disrupts your hormones and drains your energy overnight; and finally, the simple nutrition shift inspired by Japanese and Mediterranean longevity cultures that helps your body stay younger from the inside out. No gimmicks, no supplements that promise miracles, just real proven strategies that doctors and researchers have studied for decades, explained in a way that makes sense and that you can apply right away. Because here's something I've learned after years of working with older adults: your body doesn't suddenly fall apart, it simply starts responding differently. The good news? You can teach it how to respond better through small, smart, and consistent changes. You see, the older body still wants to be healthy. It just needs the right conditions. When you start giving it those conditions, better sleep, balanced meals, mindful movement, your cells respond fast. Energy returns, joints loosen up, the mind clears, and the fog you thought was permanent starts to lift. So don't believe the myth that aging automatically means decline. In this series, you'll discover how to partner with your body's natural systems, not fight against them. By the end of this video, you'll have a practical roadmap that can help you wake up feeling refreshed, stay active without pain, and even rebuild your natural energy reserves, using methods proven by Harvard, Mayo Clinic, and real-world longevity studies. And as we go through each part, I'll show you how you can start with just one small change, one daily habit that might feel simple, but can have life-changing effects when practiced consistently. So take a deep breath. Let's start this journey not from a place of fear or frustration, but from curiosity and hope. Because your body still remembers how to feel strong, clear, and alive. It just needs a little reminder. Let's begin with the first hidden cause of low energy that most people over 60 never notice, and how to fix it naturally. Most people over 60 never realize how quickly muscle loss begins, or how deeply it affects their energy, balance, and even mood.
Doctors call it sarcopenia, but you don't need to remember the word. What matters is this. After age 50, your body naturally starts losing about 1% of its muscle every year, unless you do something about it. At first, it's barely noticeable. You might feel a little weaker when lifting groceries or climbing stairs, but over time, that tiny yearly loss adds up. By your 70s, it can mean losing up to 30% of your muscle strength. And here's the surprising part. Muscle isn't just about strength, it's your metabolic engine. It helps control blood sugar, supports your immune system, and keeps your brain sharp by sending oxygen and nutrients throughout your body. So when you lose muscle, you're not just losing tone, you're losing energy, stability, and mental clarity. That's why so many older adults say, I just don't feel like myself anymore. But the good news, your body can rebuild muscle at any age, if you give it the right signals. The science behind the slowdown. Researchers at Harvard Medical School explain that after midlife, our muscle fibers shrink partially because our bodies stop sending strong growth signals. These signals come from hormones like testosterone, growth hormone, and insulin-like growth factor. But when we move less, sleep poorly, or eat too little protein, those hormones stay quiet, and muscles slowly fade. Mayo Clinic studies show another major factor: inflammation. Chronic low-grade inflammation, the kind that comes from stress, poor sleep, or processed foods, weakens the connection between your nerves and muscles. The result? You move less, you burn less, and the aging loop continues. But this is not irreversible. The same studies found that when older adults began light resistance training, even just lifting light weights or using resistance bands twice a week, their muscles reversed years of loss. Their energy returned, blood sugar stabilized, and their metabolism woke up. So, if you've been feeling like your body's battery is draining faster than it used to, stay with me. The power of simple movement. You don't need to go to the gym or lift heavy weights. What matters most is consistency and activation. The Cleveland Clinic recommends what they call functional strength training. Gentle, everyday movements that mimic real life. For example, standing from a chair without using your hands, carrying light groceries in both arms, doing slow wall push-ups or heel raises. These small actions retrain your brain and muscles to work together again. When done regularly, they reactivate dormant muscle fibers and boost blood flow, delivering more oxygen to your tissues. If you want a simple daily ritual, try this. Morning, after waking, do 10 slow squats beside your bed. Afternoon, stand up from your chair 10 times in a row without using your hands. Evening, stretch your calves, shoulders, and back for 3 minutes before bed. That's less than 10 minutes a day, yet studies show it can restore mobility, reduce fall risk, and even improve memory by increasing brain circulation. The nutrition connection. Muscles are built in the kitchen as much as in the gym. Unfortunately, many older adults unintentionally eat too little protein, often because they feel less hungry or worry about digestion. But without enough amino acids, your body can't repair or grow muscle tissue. According to the NIH, the National Institutes of Health, adults over 60 should aim for at least 1 to 1.2 grams of protein per kilogram of body weight per day. That means if you weigh 150 pounds, about 68 kilograms, you need around 70 to 80 grams of protein daily. Here are some easy, gentle on the stomach options. Breakfast, Greek yogurt with chia seeds or a boiled egg with oatmeal. Lunch, a small serving of grilled salmon or tofu with steamed vegetables. Dinner, lentil soup, chicken breast, or cottage cheese before bed. And don't forget hydration. Muscles are 75% water, and dehydration makes them weaker and more prone to cramps. Aim for small sips of water or herbal tea throughout the day, especially between meals. Lessons from longevity cultures. When scientists studied the world's longest living people, from Okinawa in Japan to Sardinia, Italy, and to Caria, Greece, they found something remarkable. None of them did workouts the way we think of them. Instead, they built movement naturally into their day. Okinawan elders squat to tend their gardens, climb stairs slowly, or take walks after meals. Sardinians walk up hills to visit friends or tend sheep. Their lives include natural resistance training, which keeps their muscles, joints, and hearts strong well into their 80s and 90s. They also eat mostly plant-based meals, rich in beans, vegetables, olive oil, and small amounts of fish or tofu. These foods reduce inflammation and provide antioxidants that protect muscle cells from damage. So even if you can't do intense exercise, you can still apply the same principle. Move naturally and eat smart. Take stairs instead of elevators, garden, dance, stretch, or walk with a friend. Every small action counts, and over time they add up to big change. Because here's the why it works. Every time you move, your muscles release tiny messenger molecules called myokines. These molecules travel through your bloodstream and tell your brain, heart, and immune system to wake up. They reduce inflammation, sharpen focus, and improve insulin sensitivity, meaning your body uses energy more efficiently. So light movement isn't just good exercise, it's medicine. Think of each movement as sending your body a stay young message. When you stop moving, the opposite happens. Those myokines disappear, and